Hey guys, what is up? Kevin here, and basically we're gonna be talking more on this subject. Also, Jaden Subas has uploaded a new video for his brand new show called Uplink. I helped write it, and I'm actually in it. But yeah, you get just watch the trailer for yourself. I'm not gonna explain it all here. I may or may not leave a link in the description. I don't know, maybe not, we'll see. My parents accidentally, this is my favorite sweatshirt, and they put it in the washer, got it out, but they put the thing with the colors, and now the white spots are now pink. And I may need to either get a new one, or figure out a way how to use that, because that's my favorite sweatshirt, and I just hate pink. Alright, anyway, so what is happening? Because mainly this update is to address Modium Studios shutdown. I have gotten feedback to not do it. Actually, I've not gotten any feedback to do it, so it's looking like it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna keep Modium Studios alive, but I just gotta figure out a way how to do it also while I feel comfortable doing it. There's also another thing to address, and that is the fact that, Jaden has told me that if I ever shut down Modium Studios, he would end up opening up his own, either Profusion Studios 2, Profusion, or something else. God knows what. So, basically he said, I want to open up my own studios if you shut down, and basically, like, give the opportunities that Modium never was able to do, which actually got me by surprise, because I'm saying, like, yo, that's kind of the opposite, because, Modium Studios has actually provided everybody with everything they've ever wanted in a studio, as far as I'm concerned. It's also a feedback area. If you actually ever wanted anything added to the studio, just let me know. We do budgets. We do give out budgets to other people. This doesn't just apply to me or Jaden. This applies to Miguel. This applies to Kevin. And this applies to everybody that's partnered. But they just never asked for it. Jaden's pretty much the only one that ever asked for it. But I gave him a budget and in exchange for something else, and that was for the rights for those characters. And yeah, he just basically sold me it. But yes, we do carry out our budgets. However, you got to make a list of what you want to do with a thing, and then we just give you the budget of, like, alright, this is your budget, and blah blah blah. We don't work like Fox or Sony and all this other stuff. We run on a little bit of a different term because we believe in our partners. We don't just do it for the money. In fact, we make little to no money over here. And that's kind of the thing that I feel like Jaden may be aiming for, if he does open up his own studios, because just the other day I told him that Modium Studios was at least worth $1,000 due to all the products we have produced. And I feel like that Jaden's not going to do it for you guys. He's going to be doing it for the money. He's always been in it for the money, but I just don't know. Like, it's just like a personal feeling I have, and it may or may not be true, but I just feel like that's maybe the case. But I don't know. It's his thing. Now, why hasn't Jaden actually opened up the studio before? He's afraid that no one's going to partner with it, because everyone pretty much is partnered with Modium until 2015. And he doesn't want to be like, oh, because I remember when Profusion Studios launched, he was supposed to, like, have all these other partners and blah blah blah, but Modium Studios was still there. Everyone went to Modium instead, and Profusions was just there like, hey. And then we ended up bringing Profusions back. We actually got all of Profusion and we put it into Modium. Yeah, but actually it's looking like a no. And here's actually another thing, and that is the fact that Jaden has said that everyone likes titles and everyone wants to have a title at Modium. And personally, I feel like that because he's actually the only one that has ever asked for a title. Ever, pretty much. And I feel like that is the case because I actually have given out titles before. Like, Kevin was in charge of the gaming department, Miguel was in charge of the music department, and Danny was in charge of the animation department. And Jaden was just there because he didn't really have a role. Then the VP spot came up and he was like, "Oh yeah, Joy, Joy," and then I took it down. And then he was like, "Oh no, 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 no," because he feels like he's just like a regular partner. And here's the thing: the reason why I hate giving out titles because the music department and the animation department and all these other things, they don't exist anymore because I hate competition. I don't like competition in the studio for, like, if you want to be in animation, fine, but you shouldn't feel like that there's a guy ahead of you because honestly, yes, that does inspire you to do better, but honestly, it also makes you feel terrible, makes you feel like that you'll never be better than this guy. It's just terrible. I've been through it, I've dealt through it, and I don't want you guys to suffer through it. And that is what I've been trying to set up for years. And that's kind of what I've been setting up, and that's kind of what I want to lead to. So, to be honest, there is never going to be names at Modium, as far as I'm concerned. However, we're going to need, like, people in charge of stuff. Not people that are on top, like, say, "Oh, I'm the head, I'm the best." And that's kind of what I feel like Jaden is aiming for at VP. So, and mainly the reasons why I took down VP spot was because mainly it was never even being used. Jaden was just there. He just said, "Oh, I'm VP." Like, it's literally just a name. It's not gonna make you feel any better. In fact, I don't even like to acknowledge myself that I am the CEO and president of Modium Studios. In fact, I try to forget it a couple times. But then again, it keeps reminding me because I gotta do all this other stuff. I gotta keep the studio going. And I'm actually launching a website for Modium Studios soon. We'll have to see how that turns out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna, I really hope it's gonna be good. I am using the same source code and everything that the Swag and Dragon used to launch this UHelp website, and I really hope that works. But only time will tell, am I right? Actually, Miguel's birthday party is coming out tomorrow, and if you guys want to wish him a happy birthday, I suggest you leave a comment on his, actually leave a comment on Jailbroken Episode 1, because that just recently hit 100 views, and I'm pretty sure he would like some, like, a little happy birthday thing, like, "Oh, hey, happy birthday, Miguel, blah, 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 hey, 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 happy birthday." It would just be nice, for you guys to say happy birthday, and I'm pretty sure he would appreciate it. I don't think he would read the comments, though, because he's not able to access the internet, but maybe I'll show him on my phone, we'll never know, we'll just see. And so we're just gonna drop into another topic, and that other topic happens to be, like, titles, because I'm pretty sure Jaden's gonna continue to insist. Not only that, but there were really two other reasons why he did it, why he's trying to start up a music department, like, not music, he was trying to start up his own studio, because he has a music equipment, and he also has he also happens to have a he also wants to give out titles, and honestly I feel like nobody should care about a title. No, I don't even care about a title. They're literally just names. They don't mean anything to you. What you do at Modium Studios really defines who you are. A title really never did. I never, like, for example, Barack Obama's the president. I don't like respect him because he's the president. I respect him what he does, so obviously I don't respect him at all. Obamacare. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. I don't want titles at Modium Studios. In fact, I'm probably even going to forbid it. But only time will tell. However, for the music thing, Jaden has his mix set, and he keeps saying, "Oh, if I launch my own studio, we're going to, you know." I'm just kind of curious. Like, we have the program to run it. You have the music thing. You don't have any programs to run it. Why don't you just bring it over to Modium and we just launch it? And I don't know, Jaden has been kind of protective on that. He says, "Oh, blah, blah, blah." Like, I don't know why. Like, why hasn't he done that? I will never know. I feel like he's trying to keep himself exclusive a couple times. Like, he's trying to keep himself exclusively to, like, okay, I'm gonna have all this equipment, I'm gonna have all this other stuff, and, yeah, I'm gonna be the one that is only able to use this kind of stuff. Like, for example, Miguel actually is kind of like this. He makes sure that everyone, like, he constantly reminds everyone, like, says, "Jailbroken's my show, Jailbroken's my show, Jailbroken's my show." Gets annoying, but yet we live through it, thank God, and, yeah, he keeps reminding me and everybody saying, "Jailbroken's my show, Jailbroken's my..." And that's kind of what Miguel, Jaden's doing here. He's kind of saying like, but he's not saying anything. He's just like saying, "Oh, this is my mix board," and I say, "Okay, why don't you bring over that? We'll run it on my computer, make some mix for Modium, blah blah blah." And Jaden's been kind of quiet about that. We may never know. Actually, now I realize that Miguel and Jaden are friends again, and I'm just kind of curious if they're gonna relaunch their band. Because Miguel was Neo Noise, and I think Jaden was Wappa something, and I forgot their name of the band. I don't know. Me and Kevin are actually planning. We've been planning for years to do a band. He's actually learning. I'm learning how to do guitar, and he's learning. He's learning how to do keys and all this other stuff. And I'm gonna also say like, okay, I'm also kind of obsessed with dubstep a little bit. I'm gonna learn how to do a little dubstep myself. I'm gonna be with the kids. I say that because I really never listened to dubstep until like really early 2013, like last year. I have never listened to dubstep. First time I ever heard it, I don't know what to say. I liked it, but yet it wasn't exactly my music, but I loved it. The main music I really like to listen to is rock, but that's just me. I'm not saying I hate dubstep. I'm just saying that's just the music I prefer to listen to. And no one should judge that. Now, titles. I've been thinking about it. And maybe titles will exist, and here are the titles that I'm planning to give out. Miguel Escobar will be back in charge of the music department because Modium Mix is relaunching. The gaming department, Moshi Games, is relaunching, and Kevin's going to be in charge of that. Animation department, we're going to give, Moshi Animations, we're going to give that back to Danny. And we're actually starting a parkour division, and, the thing is, I haven't decided, because I want Nico to run it, but, the reason why not Miguel, because here's a problem with that. Our main parkour group in Modium Studios is Balance Parkour, and Miguel owns that. But the thing is that he already has a title, and I feel like this spot should go to Nico, because honestly I feel like he's the better parkourist out of all of us. Why not? Yeah, that's pretty much all the titles. What about Vice Presidency? I don't think I'll ever open that one up again, because, to be honest, I don't need a VP. I pretty much run everything myself, and if I ever ask, and I've actually pretty much tested it a couple times. If I try to ask Jaden for favors, he'll say, that something, or he'll say that's a stretch. And that's kind of the reason, like, if we do end up launching VP again, we're gonna have another election, because, just to make sure that everyone's sure that they want Jaden to be VP, or who else, I haven't decided yet. But I am considering those titles because we would like to expand what we have. Maybe just those people because they've been with us. But pretty much that's it. Now, yeah, that's pretty much what I had in mind. I mean, like, why not? And here's the thing, Jaden is aiming for everyone to have a title, and here's the problem with that. Modium Studios is a partnership company. Yes, we do distribute movies like Fox and Sony, but we're also like Maker and Machinima. We do take YouTube partners and we do add them to the studio, so it would be very difficult if we gave every single person a title. Very difficult. So that's why I'm limiting the titles, because Jaden just thinks, oh, it's just my main group of friends. It's bigger than that. It actually has Chris and it has Maddie. We're also infused with, not infused, but working with the Swagger Dragons group. I'm guessing Crew Studios. I'm just giving it that name for right now because I have no idea what to call it. We've also worked with Awesome Stuff 1325 and Luke Carnage. I think that's his name. I don't remember. But we have worked with a lot of YouTubers before, and they've mostly been with Modium Studios for a long time. And the thing is that they're just so massive. The Modium community is just so massive. It would be very difficult to not get rid, but to add titles to everyone. So that's kind of the thing. Yeah. So looks like Jaden will not open up a studio. I think. I don't know, Jin. It's pretty much unpredictable. Alright, see you later.